Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian and I am the Horror Show host. And today I'm talking about Siren. Now this is a spin-off movie from a story in the first VHS movie. That story was Amateur Night, one of the more popular segments in the entire VHS franchise. What was Amateur Night? Well, it was the one where a few guys go out and party, bringing back a succubus-like creature that proceeds to maim, attack, and kill each and every one of them. So, Siren is a prolonged version of that story with a few added twists that I really liked. First of all, this doesn't have a bunch of douchebags like in VHS's Amateur Night. Instead, we get a lot of very likable characters, except for one. There's this guy who's getting married, his fiance's all ready for the wedding, and the husband-to-be is going on a bachelor party with his brother and a couple of friends. So, where do they go? The cruddiest strip joint you could find on a night like that. And so a guy comes up to them and is like, hey, you guys want to check out a real party? Follow me and you'll find titties. So they do, and they come across this huge mansion-like building. And they go inside. Weird stuff happens. And the fiancé ends up releasing a succubus. She is hungry for that D. Now, I really think they added some interesting elements to this movie, and the story in general. First of all, let's start off with the guy who's running this whole show. I forgot his character's name, but he captures the succubus, calls her Lilith, and puts her in a side attraction. What do I like about his character? His charisma. He is really into the role. He's all for it, he's selling it, and it's just amazing. He's also kind of funny in certain scenes, like when he kills a guy, and the guy's trying to say his last words, and he already has earplugs in his ears, so the succubus doesn't call to him, a la a siren. And he's like, "Oh, so what are you saying? What?" He pulls out his earplugs just to hear what the guy he's killing is saying. It's little quirks like that I really enjoyed. Then we have this black woman who has like these things coming out of her head. It's very weird and out there, but it all kind of congeals into this interesting enough story. Interesting enough to warrant an hour 23 minutes, that is. A lot happens in that hour 23. They get to the brothel or whatever, or the big mansion. They release the succubus. They hightail it out of there. And they end up at a diner, and then they get back to the church from the beginning. It's got a lot of locations and cool stuff about it. I really enjoyed it. One weird thing about this movie, it has no play menu. I turned it on, it started up right away, the movie ended, and it restarted. I was like, oh, what? Yeah, there's some good kills here, too. Some good kills. Some great, even. There's a jaw rip, there's an impaling through the mouth. There's some good highlights. The effects on the succubus herself are very disturbing. They're more exaggerated than they were in the first VHS segment, so I think that works to its advantage, because you want this crazy-looking creature to attack and kill anyone that tries to get in the way of her and her lover. She also has a tail, which I don't think she had in the short of the VHS movie. I might be wrong about that, but one thing I miss that they had in the VHS segment was when she kills the first guy, she's in the shadow in the total darkness, and she has her arms wrapped around her like this, or something like that, and she's just really creepy looking. That was haunting. They just walk out there and she's already like that. Great use of camera work and cinematography and lighting. She also flies a lot more in this movie compared to the first VHS, which was nice. And she rips off the junk of one guy, which was a nod to the first VHS segment. There's a lot of homages to that segment, but they're also doing their own thing, which I thought was very commendable. So I'd highly recommend checking out Siren. It could have worked easily as being called Amateur Night, but all in all, great story to tell. I hope they have a sequel someday where the girlfriend goes after the succubus. Because by the end of the movie, I felt awful. I was like, that sucks. It could have gone one of two ways. And either way, they could have done it. Well, they could have gone one of three ways. But any way they would have done it would have been sad. I could throw out the possibilities. Like, they could have killed the succubus. The succubus could have killed the girlfriend. The succubus could have taken off with the guy. I won't spoil which one actually happens, but one of those endings does happen. This is a good one to watch during the Halloween season. It's got a good Halloween atmosphere, nice fog. Great lighting and cinematography, shadow work, shadow play. Just a lot of cool stuff. It's not the best movie ever. It's not highly memorable either, which is kind of sad, because I feel like the story had potential for greatness, but instead we got a above-average direct-to-video supernatural creature horror film. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'm Brian Gatto, the Horror Show host. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page and support me on Patreon. Even $1 a month will help keep this channel going on strong, and I greatly appreciate it. Plus, you get access to body counts and other music videos that you can't get on YouTube because of copyright and restriction monetary support. If you want to support the channel through PayPal's horrorshow37@gmail.com, I'd greatly appreciate that too. But if you don't want to support me with any money, just hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And as always, subscribe.